Carolyn Dowd. Carolyn?
Good afternoon. Am I okay? I don't have Terry Peake's voice, so if you can't hear me, let me know. Good afternoon and welcome. Today, let us remember not only the sons of Ireland and others of Irish descent who made this supreme sacrifice, but others of different ethnic backgrounds who found it in their hearts to fight together. The Texians, the Tejanos, the Americans, and the Europeans, to give us a better life today. And let's remember the values and beliefs for which they gave their lives. Liberty from oppressive laws and rulers, liberty to pursue the faith of their choice, and the liberty to speak their mind without fear of reprisal. Over the past 50 years, the Harp and Shamrock commemorations, there have been many speeches given in this very spot. And I was fortunate to find some of these old speeches in the papers of Patrick Dowd, one of the founders of the Harp, and actually my uncle. And they serve as my inspiration today. Don't worry, I won't read all the speeches. But some of them really stood out for me. 20 years ago on this date, Dennis O'Malley, and some of you may remember him, made this observation that everyone whispers in the Alamo. And there is a feeling about this place, an awesome, palpable aura that is evident here, as in no other place. And this is where some of our numbers are gonna vary, because as I'm learning more and more about the Alamo, that it is a dynamic history. And some people are actually talking that there may have been over 250 people here that perished that day. So that's where our numbers may be different. But brave men died here. And this country has seen larger battles, and we've seen more deaths in battles. We certainly have incredible demonstrations of individual courage in American history, including our Medal of Honor recipients. We have no shortage of heroes. America's glorious history is filled with valorous acts of great men. But what sets this place apart from the others? We'll consider. What happened here was not a brief heroic moment. These men stood their ground for 13 days. What sets this apart is 181 years ago, these brave men made a conscious decision to die for what they believed in. They knew there was no hope of rescue. They could look over the walls and see their fate. And they chose no future so that others might have future. The defenders were farmers, lawyers, doctors, blacksmiths, a preacher, and even a jockey. They were black, brown, and white. They were united when they heard the bugles blow "no quarter," and united when they stood their ground. United in death when they were cremated after the fall of the Alamo. They were immigrants coming from 33 different countries. One country, Ireland, claims 45. 12 Irish-born and 33 with Irish heritage. Fully 15% of the Alamo garrison came from Ireland, a country 1/6 the size of Texas. So why such a disproportionate share? Well, I found the answer in another speech. And on this spot 27 years ago, Irish minister Robert Malloy answered this question. The great strength of America and that which makes it so unique among nations of the world is its multiracial structure. The New World welcomes struggling families from all corners of the earth, and not least among them, who are glad to have this land of hope to come to, were the Irish, who had suffered oppression for 700 years by an oppressive occupying force. The only escape for hundreds of thousands of Irish peasant families who were even disallowed ownership of their land and their houses was to set sail across the Atlantic to America, where freedom beckoned, where vast areas of land were being opened, and where most of all they were welcome among equals. So no wonder that so many Irish found their way to Texas. Being Irish, they cherished what they had seen achieved here. And when it came under threat from Santa Anna, it is not surprising that there were Irish who came to Travis's side to defend the great gift of liberty. It is this deed, this sacrifice that the many different nationalities made here that we honor today. And I want to thank, that was his quote, I couldn't leave any of that out, I want to thank the Irish minister Malloy for his words, as powerful today as they were 27 years ago. So we must always remember the Alamo, and remember, everybody whispers in the Alamo. Thank you very much.